Hello to all you beautiful Aquarius tarot enthusiasts and tarot followers. Happy New Year. Happy 2024 and welcome to 2024. If you're new or returning to the channel, hello and welcome, and thank you for your support of this channel. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot, and this is your general intuitive tarot reading for January for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aquarius. For all you early degree Aquarians, also happy birthday. I believe some of you will be having a birthday in this month. As a general intuitive tarot reading, of course, that means that it's for the collective, which means the messages don't necessarily resonate for everyone. Don't worry. Just take the ones that do. Leave the rest for somebody else. I hope you've had a happy, healthy holiday season and you've enjoyed your time with your loved ones and your friends. And I do hope 2023 was not too rough on you. It was definitely a rough year for many. It was a bumpy year for sure, and astrologically, particularly the last half or last part of it was quite tough. And I do hope that 2024 is going to be a better year for you. It will definitely be interesting. There is some interesting astrological energy from February through April. Definitely some interesting things, some good, the bad, and the ugly, but let's try not to worry about that too much and just remember to live in love and to take each day as it comes, live in the present, and breathe as these weird things come and happen. All right, let's talk a bit about 2024 from a numerology perspective. This is an 8 year. When you add up the numbers, it's an 8. And 8 years are often associated with the planet Uranus and the planet Saturn. And of course, there is a lot of Saturn energy, interestingly enough, in 2024 in particular. And of course, Uranus is always there, but it's also moving direct now again right away in this month. So definitely some interesting energy there. When you look in the tarot, number 8 in the major arcana is the strength card. And if you turn an 8 on its side, that is an infinity symbol. And so that's unlimited, whatever you might want, right? And we can actually see that infinity symbol on 2 cards in the major arcana deck, especially in the Rider-Waite deck. You see it above the character's head of the strength card, but you also see it on the card of the magician. So that tells us that the vibrations of an 8 year are going to provide you with the means to develop not only your courage and your strength, but to also develop your personal power. And, whether that's strength of will, strength of mind, strength of skill set, strength of health, whatever that might be, you have the power now to change things that maybe you did not have the power to do so last year. And if you set for yourself some significant goals this year, that many do, on the 1st of January, a lot of people set their New Year's resolutions. I'm going to tell you that you have the opportunity to really accomplish those significant goals that you set for yourself, because the status quo in an 8 year is pushed down, if you will. So we take our personal power, we take our magical powers, right, as the magician, our powers of alchemy, and we manifest what it is we want and how we want to change things, taking that status quo and turning it over on its side or its head. Okay. All right, let's get into your reading, and then we'll just talk quickly about just what's going on in January astrologically in a second as well. So thanks, angels, spirits, guides, for you guys' protection and assistance. 4 cards, please, for Aquarius for the month of January. Okay, first card out is the Knight of Wands. That's great. High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles. Final card, please, and thank you for Aquarius for January 2024. Okay. Moon card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Okay, so if you are interested astrologically, just really quickly, I did say that Uranus is associated with the number 8, and Uranus is on January 27th moving direct again in Taurus. It's been in Taurus for a while, and it is the energy of expect the unexpected, but it is now moving again. It'll be moving again forward on January 27th. At the start of the month, though, on January 1st, Mercury is going direct in Sagittarius, so that clears up any Mercury retrograde problems you've had thus far and or have had at least in the month of December. On January 20th, Pluto enters the sign of Aquarius, and that's always interesting energy for mankind as a whole. It will go retrograde, I believe, maybe near the mid to late end of the month, or the sort of lateish part of the year, and that energy will come back into Aquarius again, where it will stay for 20 years. So definitely some great energy there. And then on the following day, January 21st, the Sun will conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So that is an energy of conjunctions aren't always the best, but that's one of those days you're going to want to breathe. Okay. Just in case. And I tell you this in case you're interested and you want to check those houses in your own personal chart to see where the planets are for you and to see how you, in which houses they are in, and to see how that energy may affect you and what energies you can take advantage of. Okay. And how you might take advantage of that. Okay, so let's look at your cards here. You've got the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. The overarching energy is the Chariot. This is a forward movement, but actually, you see, I just looked behind it, and there is the Tower there. So I think your forward movement is definitely either... I would say tread carefully on your forward movement here. I think there is a need for a little bit of, I'm going to say caution, but a little bit of balance is needed here. And I would say a healthy balance at that is needed so that you don't tip over this snail chart, this chariot snail guy, right? I mean, he's pulling you away there, but I almost feel like it's going to tip over a bit because the Tower is behind there. At least could cause you to have a little bit of a surprise if you're not in a healthy balance in this month of January. You definitely need that balance. I kind of feel like there's also a little bit of a mischievous energy here with the Moon. The Moon is, we go out into the dark and there is a little bit of light, but we don't have all the light we need all the time. So you know what that's like if you go outside and it's really dark. There is the moon, but you can't always see your footing properly. There is the potential to trip. That's what I'm trying to tell you here, right? Is that mischievous energy, which we are not aware of, is out there, and that, we just want to be a little bit careful there in terms of whatever you're doing, whether that's you're dealing with people, you're dealing with your job, it's an energy of mischievous energy. Often makes us say things, do things we don't maybe mean to do, or we don't necessarily mean to, let's say, be hurtful to anyone or anything, even to ourselves, right? You even want to be careful of what you say to yourself, because you can hurt yourself, right? Don't forget, we were talking about manifesting in an 8-year. So what you speak out to the universe, even if it's for yourself, you want those words to be good. You don't want that mischievous energy to come to get you, right? And if it's to somebody else, whatever energy that, whatever words you're saying out there, you always want to be cognizant and careful of the feelings of others if you're in a relationship, or just in general, the people that you deal with every day. I feel like that your instincts are going to guide you here with this high priestess, and that if you follow them, you won't let that mischievous energy get you, but you should always be listening to your gut, because your gut will tell you, no, that's the mischievous energy. If you are paying attention to that and you do have this balance, and I also again feel the balance is here through this Knight of Wands, right? This Knight of Wands is on a horse jumping through a hoop of fire. There's your mischievous energy, but also your balance, right? You need a specific balance to make sure that horse goes through cleanly, okay? You really do need that sense of balance here. But I feel that if you are careful and you are cognizant of that, you can really use this time to make good, strong decisions for yourself. Okay. All right. Let's clarify these cards a little bit. Okay, you have the Magician, you have the Three of Wands, and you have the Eight of Swords. So, we were just talking earlier about the Magician, right? And being able to see that infinity symbol at the top of the head there, at the top of the character's head, right there, right? There you are. This is a magical moment for you. This is a magical time for you. If you can keep that balance and keep moving forward carefully, then you're not going to get stuck, right? I don't feel that you're going to get stuck. Now, the Knight of Wands here is about, oftentimes too, about adventure, about starting a new adventure, being very energetic and ambitious about starting something new, going off to a place or a land, if you will, to a place you've never been before. And in the Rider-Waite deck, the guy is on his horse and he's going off to, on a mission to eat. I think the pyramid's in the back there. It looks like he's going off to Egypt. Well, he's going off to a land he's never been to before, right? It's like he's a knight going off to the Crusades or something, right? He's experiencing something that he's never done before. And so for you, I feel like there's a bit of that energy here, in that you have this opportunity, you're feeling confident and you're feeling lucky, and you don't want to be overconfident, right? Because overconfidence can get us into a bind. Okay, so keep your options open here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep your head open, your heart open, your don't want to get overly arrogant or anything like that. When we feel good and we're moving forward, that's okay, but you need that balance. It's not one way be not confident at all, and then the other way, which is overconfidence. You want to strike that good balance for yourself. Okay, let's clarify the High Priestess. Judgment, Fool, Star card. Lots of major arcana, by the way, on this table here. I mean, you know, if you really, you know, I mean, you've got the High Priestess, the Moon, the Chariot. You had the Tower behind here. You have the Star, the Fool, the Judgment card, the Magician. Lots of key messages here, messages of great importance to you. That's what the universe does when it wants to tell you. This is not about just like your everyday. This is about you learning some lessons here, right? Learning the lessons that when you listen to your instinct, you will, you know, it never leads you off in a wrong direction, right? It's going to lead you in the direction where you can start something brand new here and be very optimistic about that. And what you've put out into the stars, what you've put out and you manifest as that magician, you can bring about that balance. Now, again, the Star card is also about balance. You can see here that there are 2 cups of water, one being poured into the water, one being poured into the land. So there is that balance that I've been mentioning that you really need to achieve. This is an opportunity for you to start fresh, right? You have the judgment. Judgment's been rendered. These characters here are rising up to that blast of that horn from the angel there, and they're starting off fresh on something new with that Fool, right? So you're starting a brand new journey here. You're looking at things from a very fresh perspective, and you're feeling confident about it, right? I really do feel it is make use of this time, because it is a good time to make decisions for yourself. I think I may have said that already, but I do also feel that your personal charm here, because of this Star card, and you know, I feel like you have your personal charm in full force. Okay, I feel it's really strong for you, and that helps with the confidence factor, right? Is when you feel charming, that things are going your way. You can make people, you know, you can influence people in the way that you need to influence them. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Hangman in reverse. Definitely nothing holding you back right now. Five of Swords. And the Emperor card. So, there's an energy here. Like I said, first of all, there's nothing holding you back, right? The Hangman himself is now in the reverse. He's not hanging upside down. He's looking right side up. So you're looking at things from a very different perspective. Now, of course, like I said, don't get overly cocky or overly arrogant, because that is that card right there as another reminder to realize that you are not going to win every battle. You don't need to win every battle. You don't need to bite off more than you can chew, right? It's good to have projects. It's good to have ideas in your head of things you want to do, how you want to achieve things, because the Emperor is here. You do want to achieve something. You are feeling very confident here. However, as I said, overconfidence bites us in the backside, okay? And it's interesting that overconfidence is coming out strong underneath the Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is a card of detail. This is an energy of planning, proper planning, an energy of dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure the details are there so that nothing goes wrong, right? Making sure that you're not making dangerous decisions, or not even just dangerous decisions, but really thinking through and connecting with your instincts. Because of the High Priestess, you're connecting with your instincts to know what details are important here and what details are not important. Okay. Yeah, let's clarify the Moon card, and let's see what the universe has there. We got 2 more major arcana just came out. I'm going to take the third card and let's see. You have the High Priestess again, doubling down on the message. The World card, which is completion. and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, as I said, doubling down on the message of paying attention to your instincts. You're never going to be steered wrong if you're listening to your instincts and to your gut. Okay. When your instincts say back off, back off. When your instincts say go forward, go forward. When they tell you, hey, don't be too arrogant, don't be too arrogant. When they say, hey, you need to push here a little bit more, push there a little bit more. Your instincts will guide you to this completion, to this achievement that you want to have. Knight of Pentacles, though, is the slowest moving one in the deck, but although they're might saying you get that healthy balance and then proceed on carefully with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve here in your relationships, in your business, in your projects, whatever it might be. There is an abundance of stuff to be had here. This field is empty. You can create and plant what it is you want to plant for yourself to make this a beautiful year. And you're starting it off lovely this January, dear Aquarius. I'm going to close out your reading with a final card from the Archangel Michael deck. Final message for Aquarius, please and thank you. Truly grateful. Okay. The card out is 41. Your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Lovely, lovely message. All right, Aquarius, I'll leave your reading there. I do hope there was a message in it for you. And if there was, then please click the like button. That lets me know that the messages are resonating. It also helps the algorithm and lets them, lets the videos out to more people who need to hear these messages. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you have, thank you so much. And if you are interested in a more personal reading, there's a link in the description box that you can use to, get a personal reading, get in contact. To everyone who participated in my contest last year, thank you. And I have already reached, or all the contests, I have reached out to all the winners and let them know how they can claim their prize. And if you are interested in a free reading in 2024, then stay tuned and keep coming back here to listen to these videos. And then you'll know when I announce my next contest and how you can be eligible to win. And I will certainly be holding more of them because I would love to give every person a free reading. You just need to let me know that that's what you want, right? If you don't reach out back, then I don't know that this is what you would like. Okay, take care, my beautiful Aquarius. Until next time, please know I am wishing you, as always, divine light and love.